This is Huddle Adventures. I am Eddie. Laura is not here right now. Today is Wednesday, March 23rd, 2022, and I have cruise news for you. We're going to talk about this EMuster drama that's been spread the last few days on other cruise news channels. Is Carnival doing away with the EMuster Drill? We'll get into that next. Okay guys, it's been a slow cruise news week. That's why you've not heard from us. It's not because we're out on a cruise. If there's cruise news, guys, if it's real cruise news, you're going to hear from us. You're going to hear from us. We're going to come on here and share it with you. Now, we can't catch every story, and, we're just human, but we do the best we can. With that said, an interesting thing happens on YouTube with cruise news channels when there's no cruise news. Some of these guys get creative and they report things and share their opinions as news, and they use conjecture to come up with these opinions, and it's not really based on any facts. Now, point in case, this week, someone went on YouTube and reported the day they boarded the Carnival Vista on March 19th, they cut off the beverage and food service for 15 or 20 minutes because people were not completing their muster drill. There's 400 people that had not completed their muster drill. And he went on to imply that this could be the end of the EMuster Drill. Like this is something new. Alright, we're in the Carnival Sunshine, as you can tell. Classic Carnival room behind me, right? This is cruise number 7 on Carnival, post-COVID shutdown. 4 of the 7 cruises, we had the same exact thing happen. Panorama in October, they cut the food and beverage service off for like 15-20 minutes because we have like 300-400 people that did not complete their muster drill. The Vista, we did a back-to-back. They did it on both sailings of the Vista, January 22nd and January 29th. Same reason, people were not doing their muster drill. They cut the service off for 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, however long it took. And then once again on the Carnival Mardi Gras at the end of February. That's not news, guys. There's nothing new about that. If you remember back, go in the way back machine, way back before COVID, they used to shut food and beverage service off before the regular muster drill to get people away from the bars and restaurants and go do their muster drill. And then we would all be sitting there waiting for them to wrangle up all the people that are stragglers. The crew members would go to the rooms and knock on the doors and make sure there's no one in there, and they would go and gather up as many people as they could and get them to the muster drill station, where we couldn't begin until we had a solid number of people there. Then they would do the drill, and the drill only took about 2, 3, 4 minutes. Now with EMuster, you still go to the muster drill station, but you go at your own will when you want to, within a window of getting on the ship, and it takes literally 2 minutes. It's very, very easy. But people get excited, they're on the ship, we got the drink package, let's go boy, woo, they're out on the Lido deck, they're already in the hot tubs, they get ahead of themselves, they get excited, they start losing track of time. After a couple drinks, they're like, that muster drill is no big deal, we don't really have to do that, blah, blah, blah. They get that drink card turned off, and then they're like, what? Well, how do I get a drink? Oh, I gotta go to muster drill? And then they go and do their muster drill. That's been going on since a muster drill existed. You can't have the beverage, the bars, and the restaurants open, otherwise the people will not go to their muster drill. And now they do it on selective sailings when people are not cooperating. We didn't have that on the Sunshine this week, and we have over roughly 3,000 people. We're at max capacity here, so it could be some cruise directors or the captains are more aggressive and stay on top of it and are more outspoken. Now we have cruise director Jake on this one, and he's a lot more low-key than the cruise directors we've had on our previous sailings, but we've had some of the most outgoing cruise directors in Carnival's line. We had cruise director Lee, Kendall Fire, Savannah, and the Flying Scotsman. So those guys are on the mic all day, so it's kind of different. Jake's more laid back. There wasn't a lot of that going on, and I don't recall any thing being shut off. Well, with that, that's the news, guys. The news is there was no news, and this isn't new. And then John Held had to come out today and address this and basically tell everybody there's good YouTube channels out there and there's bad ones. There's ones that give you good information, there's ones that don't. You know, basically, if you go to his Facebook page, John Held, and follow him, you can find that post. I'm not going to bore you with it, it's kind of long. But he basically said social media, you know, I think he mentions TikTok and other stuff. But he had to address it because a very popular cruise channel with over 100,000 followers reported on this guy's story, but he kind of did it with a little satire. You know, it was done with a little, you know, tongue-in-cheek, just trying to make light of the situation that people would freak out if there's no more EMuster Drill. So because he implied that, people took his channel as him reporting news because he's known for news. That is the only bad thing about being a cruise news channel. When you try to be funny, sometimes people don't know the difference and they take your being funny as news. So you really have to be careful with that. And, you know, you guys that have been following us know I'm silly, but when I do the news, I'm serious. So there's a different, you know, there's a lot of differences, you know. So we can't report conjecture because it's a slow news week. My advice to those guys is you don't have to report a cruise news story every day, guys. You don't have to do that. You don't have to use clickbait. Just be you, do what you need to do, and be honest with people, and they'll follow your channel. It's that simple. Don't get views and likes by using clickbait. No one likes that stuff. So with that said, guys, we will talk to you soon. Bye.